Define crazy.
I
That
think
was
I already am crazy, so I mean,
yeah, fair enough.
like, I don't.
It's all about feeling crazy on the inside. As long as you know that you're crazy, then I'm good.
I mean, I go into caves, so I mean, like, I I most people would define that as crazy.
I call that a little crazy. I'd say that's crazy enough. You know what? You define if you're crazy. If you know in your heart that you're crazy, you're crazy. You're so crazy. Anyways, welcome to session 1 of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. It is great to get started here. We've got a Mallory, a Dorngal, a Merrick, and a Paradox ready to go and get started. Now, folks, to paint you a little bit of a picture, first of all, welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to rocky slopes overlooking the Chianthar River. Now, from their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, are gazing down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity, to those of you with the proper nose. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Now, following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard. Or at least that was the case until about a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since the news first arrived that the city has fallen mysteriously. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Ulder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist, each and every one of you, to help defend the city. Your summons told you all to meet at the Raven Torch Tavern to get acquainted with your fellow draftees. And this is where you shall meet your commanding officer. Alright, so the Raven Torch Tavern is where we're going to start off our story here. It's a nice dingy little tavern. It absolutely reeks of ale. Everything is a little bit sticky. It's not cleaned too well. There's a bit of shady faces. In every bar stool sits a man who's got, a good bit of secrets, everyone would assume. Now, I'll say the first of you to enter this tavern, I'll say will be Paradox. You're quick, you're great at being on time, even if you're a little bit early. Now you get to the Raven Torch Tavern. The doors are already swinging open as another customer leaves the tavern, drunk off of their ass, kind of spilling their own body outside the doors and landing face first on the dirt out front.
You better watch out. Get out the way.
Well, yeah, I was gonna go this is gosh, and these cops and just the one to go. I gotta go home.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Is that missing Bazinga?
Okay, great conversation.
Is that what it is?
And he manages to pick up his body and walk off, making like a S zigzag shape pattern as he walks.
All right, I'm just gonna go inside.
Absolutely. Yeah, you make your way inside. It's a little bit quiet. People are talking, but mostly in whispers. There is one large table that remains kind of in the pretty much the dead center of this bar, and it is wide open. It's the only table that's not filled.
I'm gonna go to the bar first before I go to the table.
Absolutely. And as you head to the bar, I'll say that's about the time that Mallory, you step foot in the through the tavern doors.
What time of day is it?
Ooh, great question. It's about afternoon. Sun is high in the sky.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wake Squeakers up and Goodberry, and then he can go back night night.
Yeah, absolutely. Squeakers rubs his eyes with his wings a little bit. He looks a bit grumpy until he sees the good berry in front of his face. He cheers up immediately, snags it,
One for me.
snags it, eats it in one bite.
All right, you can just hang out, go to sleep, whatever.
Absolutely.
Walk in and, what was I here for again? I'm just gonna stand there and scan the room at the entrance.
Absolutely. Scanning the room in the entrance here, you see that essentially everybody within this tavern are humans. There's like maybe one half elf, like two dwarves, and one tabaxi.
Hmm. I wonder if the first real.
The tabaxi seems to be the only one who is currently alone in the tavern. Everyone else is in groups.
Gathered around being jolly and merry. Okay. I'll just kind of skip walk up to her and just kind of pretend like I'm sitting down and just waiting for service. And that's it. And just listen.
Absolutely. Yeah, you sit down, listen, wait for some service, and the service comes in the form of you kind of look behind the bar at first and didn't actually see a bartender until you hear a mechanical sound, something moving, and you see standing on a platform is a gnome man with a white beard longer than his body. And you hear this mechanical platform moving. He seems to be standing on it so that he can reach the top of the bar. It's somewhat an elevator. He goes, "Oh, well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Raven Torch Tavern. Can I get you a drink?" He's looking at the two of you.
In form of good berries?
Uh, I'm not huge on Goodberries right now. I actually have about 500 customers try that before. And he opens up the closet door, and there's like hundreds of Goodberries in there. I really got to start taking payment in gold.
Okay. Just here to hang out. I'm supposed to be doing something here. Important. I was told to wait here. I forget what
Oh,
exactly, but I'll know.
yes. Were you drafted by the Flaming Fist there?
Is that what they were calling themselves?
The Flaming Fist, yes.
Yeah.
You know, I used to hate them back when they were like the unorthodox kind of government, but now that they're really stepping up and taking charge about about this whole population crisis, they're doing pretty great in my book. How about you, Garfield? Can I get you a drink?
What did you call me?
I said you, orange cat lady.
I'm Paradox.
Ah, Paradox. Can I get you a drink? An ale, something? We have some wine?
Yes. What do you got?
Well, we've got, and the man inhales greatly as all of the hair on his head stands up as he looks to the door, and seemingly there is a bear. Dorngal, you enter into the tavern.
Dorngal kind of ducks and like muscles his way through the door, as most places aren't really built for a 7 foot, 600 pound bear. Um, as he kind of just like pushes his way in, you see this large humanoid brown bear, with like a just like a normal like basic tunic on, but you notice that his hands and forearms are like heavily wrapped, like a boxer might wrap his hands, and he kind of just comes in, gives a quick sniff in the air, and kind of after a couple of sniffs, realizing you kind of realize he's found the scent he's looking for, and immediately heads to the bar to get a drink.
Absolutely. You see that this gnome man, his hair starts to fall down and once again succumb to gravity as it brushes by back his shoulders, and he kind of recomposes himself and says, sorry about that, sir. I thought you were a wild bear.
He says, "Well, I never said that I was civilized, did I?"
The hair on his head starts to stand up a little bit again. An ale on the house for you, good sir.
He says, "No, thank you, I'll pay." And he puts down a gold.
Oh, okay. And
Wait. If I give you a good berry, will you buy me a drink?
He kind of just looks over and he says, "One for them as well."
Hi, my name is Mallory. I'm nice to meet you. I hand you a little berry that will give you sustenance for the 24 hours of the day. Food and drink.
He eats it and just like swallows it whole, and then kind of seems unsatisfied until it kind of hits his stomach and the magic starts working. Kind of nods his head.
And hello, my name is Paradox.
Says,
You
"Well,
can buy
hello."
me a drink too if you want, and I'll kind of slide a good berry over. It'll cost you a drink.
Thanks. Wait a minute, don't I know you? From s-
No, maybe. What am I supposed to say here?
Hmm,
Yes. Yes, I do know
I don't know. I feel like you bought something from me.
you.
At about this point, Merrick, you enter the bar, and you see the start of a bad joke. Tabaxi, a bear, and Mallory walk into a bar.
To describe my character, I'm a 4 foot tall dwarf. I look almost like a youngish, short. For description, I would say a college volleyball player, female, red hair, and in leathers.
Absolutely. Yeah, Merrick, you walk through these doors, and you spot a picture of a room full of humans, and then three that are definitely not human.
Gosh, I thought I just left the circus. I'm gonna, uh, at that point, I'm going to pat my pocket to see if I have any money on me. Just walking into a bar.
Absolutely. I mean, you'll have your, a couple gold on you, your starting amount for your background there.
Okay. Uh, I'll walk up to them and be like, "So, are you the other ones that got roped into this?"
Or you do the good day.
Oh,
Can't quite hear you there, Mallory.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
sorry.
go.
I was gonna say buy me a drink and we'll talk about it. But otherwise, would you like a good berry? And please buy me a beer.
Uh,
The good berry lasts for like all day.
what? How much is a beer?
I don't know.
I'm not. I'm not very well endowed in the money department.
Would one of you buy him and me a drink?
Uh,
I'll
uh,
give him a good berry.
Well, I can buy one. I just need to know how much I'm spending here because
uh,
it's kind of got to last me a while.
a beer will only set you back eight silver there.
Uh, who's getting punched?
Oh, sorry. I was just testing it out.
Okay.
8 silver was way too much, and he just destroys this gnome.
I'll buy one beer for him or her.
Fantastic.
So what's this good berry?
I hand over a berry to you, and it essentially, I don't know if it put it in chat, but the berry, when consumed, aside from restoring 1 hit points, provides enough nourishment to sustain you for 1 day. Both food and drink.
Well, sounds safe enough to me. I'll just immediately eat it. So, what's when's everything going down?
That's a great question, because exactly at that moment, Paradox, you see a familiar sight, a familiar man stumbling into the bar, nearly knocking the doors down as he does so. A very drunk man stumbles in. You can smell him before you can even hear him.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, it's me. Oh, you guys are the ones that got drafted? I am your commanding officer.
Oh, that's just great.
Yeah.
I think I want to go back to the
My name is Tide Quill, and I'm going to be in charge of you today.
Mr. Quill, have you eaten?
I have eaten a beer.
I hand you a berry.
And then I ate a couple more beers. I'll eat a berry. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
He swallows the berry, and much like when Dorgal ate one, he kind of like swallows it and doesn't think it too much until the magic starts working in his stomach, and he goes, whoa, that was a hell of a berry. Well, I feel a little bit better, a little bit better. Anyway, I'm your Captain Quill, and I had something for you to do, but I can't remember what it was.
I have that issue all the time.
Oh yeah, I need you guys to go kill him. Oh wait, no, that was my other group. No, oh wait, you guys had the easy job. I just need you guys to go talk to the guy. There's this real hard ass. His name is Captain Zaj. Just because he's my boss, he thinks he's like in charge of me. I don't know, but he's got a lot of work to do, and he's this really tall guy. He's got like long black hair. He's got an eye patch. I feel like that's kind of enough to find him.
Catch. Gotcha.
Oh,
I
he's
catch.
at the Basilisk Gate to the city.
Okay.
Say, do any of you guys have any gold for like beer?
I might.
Nah. Give me a beer.
What's in it for me?
And then he just vomits on the floor.
Oh, okay.
um, I don't know. You can have.
Has this man shown any qualifications? Are you sure he's not just the homeless guy down the street?
Yeah, like a
Oh, I got a badge. I got a badge, and he like reaches into his pocket. He reaches into like a kind of satchel that he's got to a pocket within his satchel, and he starts like just pulling random junk out, kind of dropping it. And then he pulls out a badge. It seems to be a legit Flaming Fist badge. It has the exact same symbol that was on the seal of all of your drafting letters.
Are we supposed to like help this guy?
I don't.
You can buy me a beer. That'll help.
Are you on duty?
Duty.
Dorngal looks over. He says, "I don't think it quite matters at this point if he's on duty or not."
Duty.
I mean, like if he was drinking while on the job, then we'd kind of have to arrest him, right? Or you guys would arrest him. I don't know.
Whoa. Who said anything about arresting anybody? I thought I was your boss. Are you my boss?
I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a deception check.
What is? I guide you. Can I do this with or can I give him guidance?
You can give him guidance on that. Yeah, go for it. Doesn't even matter. You are now his boss. He goes, oh shit. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. He looks terrified right now.
I didn't think it'd get this far.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take his badge and then like you assert dominance or something. It's like an Animal Kingdom thing.
You're not gonna pee on me, are you?
No, but why? What?
He said Animal Kingdom asserting dominance.
Can I see that badge real quick?
Yes, ma'am. He like scrambles through his bag. You can see the sweat like flicking off of his forehead. Here you go. It's the badge. This is mine.
So are you getting paid to be drunk, or like what's
Hey,
happening here?
I'm getting paid half the amount I used to get. I was one of the guards here before the Flaming Fist took over. And then they go, oh, you don't need to be a guard anymore. Be a Flaming Fist now, cause we are now in charge. And I became a Flaming Fist guy, but then they're paying me like freaking nothing, cause he's like 500 guys.
Huh. So what were you wanting us to do again for you?
Oh, there's this guy, and his name is Captain Zaj, and he. Oh wait, wait, you're working for me now?
No, I'm just. You had a request for us.
You're gonna do what I ask? You're such a good boss. You're such a good boss. He starts kind of crying a little bit. I'm so lucky to have a boss like you.
Well, why don't you give us all the details for the work that you need to get done, and then just just take the rest of the day off.
Oh, just you are the best boss I've ever had, man. Yeah. Well, it's just this guy called Captain Zodge. It's such a bullshit name. Anyways, he's at the Basilisk Gate, and he's got a lot of stuff that needs to get done. So we're supposed to report to him.
Okay. Do you know what we're doing, or are we just going there?
I just do what Captain Zodge tells me to do. Wait, are you Captain Zodge's boss?
No, I'm under him, but over you.
Oh, so like you're like a middleman kind of situation.
Yeah.
Ah,
Something like
okay.
that.
In this economy?
I come from a different brand, so I'm new to this area. That's why you wouldn't know me, or I know.
Corporate sent you.
What's corporate?
I don't know. I am really drunk.
So why don't you wait? Did he want you to?
No, no. He explicitly said not me. He said no. He said, Quill, don't you dare come. I don't want to see your face. Quill, you're stupid. Go get drunk.
Well, why don't
You get
you
fired? That sucks. I mean, I'll hand over the drink that anyone had purchased me, and I'll just kind of hand it to him. It was like, I mean, I feel bad for you. Sorry.
He said all
Yeah.
I ever do is I get really drunk.
Basilisk Gate.
Basilisk is that way, and he manages to somehow, by the work of God and divine intervention, actually point in a direction. Uh, and I'd say you'd all be familiar enough with the Basilisk Gate. There's very few gates in the city.
So why don't you clean yourself up and just take the day off and we'll go handle that.
I think so. Yeah. That sounds really
Okay,
great.
love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Wait, what? He kind of like sits down at the counter, in a chair that you'd probably believe is like designated towards him. You hear the gnome kind of sigh and go, "What do you want,
Can you
Quill?"
take it? Does he have a room here?
You didn't, no, this is just the tavern. If you want rooms, you gotta go to one of the other inns. But
Well, I mean, Mr. Quill, does he? Oh, so this doesn't have like a sleeping place.
no, I just get them drunk, and then they do whatever they want after.
No, no, that's fine. You're on your own.
Yeah, I don't got the real estate for that. We're not zoned. We're not zoned properly for the sleeping. Yeah, this Quill, Commander Quill, as he called himself earlier, is going to pretty much fall asleep at the tavern, like with his head on the bar. Probably about 2 seconds after he sits down.
I hope he enjoys the drink when he wakes up. We should just go outside. Hey, all of you who were brought in on this little message, can we talk outside?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get away from him.
I guess I'll lead everyone outside.
Absolutely.
I do try to like grab the inside hand of the tabaxi to see if she notices.
Okay. Paradox, it seems that Mallory's trying to get your attention.
Can I help you?
No, I was just checking to see if it was like I was like imagining it was fur or if it was really fur. It's
Oh.
it's a good color.
Oh, wow.
It's a
Okay.
good color.
Well, thank you. Awkwardly walks away.
All right, going outside.
Yeah, you guys want to step foot outside, pretty much like as soon as you get outside of the gate, outside of the door, sorry, of the tavern here. And, knowing in the general direction where where this man pointed, and where the basilisk gate is, as many of you, I'd assume, kind of, you've been able to know where this gate is. You do see that this is where people are crowded the most. People are swarming like bugs. It is crazy. A lot of people trying to get in, a lot of people trying to get out of the city, and dozens of guards, all just using as much brute force as they can to physically hold the gate closed.
How far away is it?
It is not that far at all. It's about like 90, 80, 90 feet.
I'm ready to start making my way there.
Fast pace or like should we talk on the way? Kind of casually linger and get to know each other.
Uh,
It's up
You
to you,
guys can
really.
you guys can do a little bit of chatting on the way.
So I'm Mallory, Sunforge. Long ago, the Sunforge clan, Sunblades, blah blah blah. Anyways, uh, who are? What's your names?
I'm Merrick.
I'm Paradox.
They call me Dorngall.
Does anyone have any clue what's actually going on?
I honestly thought one of you genuinely knew already. By the way, great names. I love them.
I think that guy was too drunk to even understand where he was.
Well,
I
I
guess.
I think we should just find this eye patch
Captain
guy.
Patches, Captain Eye Patch.
And
Yeah.
You know what?
he's supposed to have a job for us, so
Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
that guy's like trying to pretend like he's on duty while he's drunk, right? Should we not make? Anyways, whatever. Let's
that's
go.
not my job.
and you guys do, I believe Captain Eye Patch, as you just called him. You guys are walking, you're getting a bit closer and closer, and you see that amongst the swarming people here, a fight starts to. It looks like a fight starts to break out. Quite quick physical, quite violent fight, and you hear a very low voice echo throughout the crowd here, just as you begin to approach. Says, "Stop it!" And you see two people get like pushed out of the way and go flying back. And you see a huge, like, super muscular guy with long black hair and an eye patch. And he is standing over the two that just fell to the ground. And the fighting seems to have stopped.
Well, I think we found our guy.
I mean, there's lots of people with eye patches.
Yeah, but he just like ended a fight, so clearly he might be the one.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The people who are crowded around here, what does it like? Do they look like villagers, merchants, more hired?
That's a great point. That's a great question, sorry. Yeah, so the first thing you see is there's kind of like guards, seem to be pretty strategically placed all about. They seem to be all of the Flaming Fist. And they're basically stopping two major parties of people
people from Elturel trying to get in, and people from Baldur's Gate trying to get out. It seems people trying to get out. A lot of them you see seem to be like traveling merchants. A lot of them have horses and carriages, and it seems that this is like their livelihood to leave and then re-enter Baldur's Gate. So a lot of them are quite desperate, just pleading to every guard they can find, just to let them out. And the rest of the people trying to get in, a lot of them don't have many belongings on them. It's almost like they just kind of ran from where they were. Some of them have like a couple bags, but for the most part, a lot of them are empty-handed.
Any children who look like they've been brought in, or anyone near the gate where I could hand off these last 3 berries to?
Yeah, there are some people that are like on the inside of the gate that seem to be pretty confused as to where to go, and they got kind of nothing on them, very ragged clothing that would certainly appreciate some good berries.
I will find any women or children who are looking like they are desperately in need of food and give out 3 berries if I can.
Absolutely, I'll say there's like a mother with 2 kids, and they very much appreciate the one good berry each. The mother will say,
Bless you.
"Thank you, very much."
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. And she walks away. Okay, bye. Talk to you later. And she's quite quickly on her way with her 2 kids. And at this point, while you're kind of like speaking to this woman and handing her the good berries, a pretty large shadow kind of befalls all of you. It is the man himself, Mr. Captain Eyepatch. He says,
Are you for the draftees?
Yes?
Yeah.
How tall is this guy?
he's about 6'8".
Dang, I didn't know they came much taller.
Eating your green vegetables does it. You're the new recruits, right? Not many people match your descriptions.
Then yes, definitively.
You're saying you don't see very many bear folk around?
I didn't even know that was the name of them.
I think I'm actually like some sort of officer now, but
We don't
Did
have
you
a
take his
name.
badge? I mean, if you took his badge, then you dominated him. That's how it works, right?
I'm sorry, did you guys take somebody's badge?
He was drunk.
Well, he gave it freely.
Oh, for God's sake, Quill, you son of a bitch.
Does not seem surprised.
So we can keep it, right? Yeah. That
You know
sounds
what?
about right.
You just got promoted.
Well, I'm gonna give all 4 of you some badges anyways, because you are doing official work of the Flaming Fist. So, before I forget, here you go.
He'll hand you 3 badges, seeing as one of you already has one.
oh, I can get into a lot of trouble.
What did you just say?
I'm going to do a lot of official business with this.
All right. Anyways, listen up. I got some important jobs for all of you. This refugee crisis is going on. Listen, it's no surprise it's been stoking fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, Ulder Ravengard, he was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Ultergard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need your help.
And how much would this be? Are you
How
paying for
much?
services?
The Flaming Fist will pay.
And how much is it? Like 100 gold? It sounds like it's 100 gold.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Anybody
My
got good persuasion?
my character is visibly dumbfounded at the amount of money, never having seen a fraction of that amount at once.
Nope.
He's still
Seniors.
trying to math it up,
He-
good intelligence.
He begins to laugh like really loud. He said, honestly, I haven't laughed like that in a while, so thank you.
Well, you could just meet me halfway.
Listen, you've already been drafted. Financing will be taken up with another. That's not really my job. I'll tell
I'm
you
just
what,
saying, my services is not for free.
nor should they be. You'll get paid. The better you do the job, the more I'll compliment you to the higher ups. I'll see to it.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three, as they're called. The gods, Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. I thought we'd wipe them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair, wipe them out, eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage, that's fine. If you do what I say, and he looks specifically to you, negotiator. I'll put in a good word, and I'll see about that 100 gold.
I have another question for you.
Yeah.
If we so happen to find certain things along the way, do we need to turn it in or can I keep?
Yeah, you can keep whatever the hell you want. We're looking for dead bodies, not things, so have fun.
Okay. All right.
And you'll also have my gratitude, which is worth considerably more than gold. Now, a few blocks from the Basilisk Gate here is the Elf Song Tavern. There should be a spy there, and he kind of lowers his voice a bit. A spy named Tarina. She hangs out there, gathers rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Baldurin, be nice. Tarina has, dangerous friends. She's a bit of a, I don't want to say trigger happy, but she loves using her crossbow.
So she's like super violent, or like you mean like if you're rude to her, she'll shoot you in the face.
A bit of both.
Okay. Okay.
So, is there anything else?
Well, I got my hands full right now. Just go to the Elf Song Tavern, find Tarina, ask her about the Dead Three, and wherever she tells you to go there, kill everybody, come back here, report with me.
DM, question about my background. Would I already be familiar with her in any way? Being a sage and lore monger, so to speak.
That's a good question. I would say that Tarina's name is like very purposefully kept off the books. Every like kind of account of what's been going on in Baldur's Gate, they make sure to not include it. So I'd say very few would know of her. I would say you would know a bit more about the Dead Three, Bane, Ball, and Merkel. You know that there's been a lot of times where cultist activity goes a bit crazy in Baldur's Gate, and every time it's tied to one of those three.
So there might be another group trying to do the same thing, or maybe it's them again. Who knows?
Yeah, you would know that these cults tend to grow really quickly too, so it makes sense that he wants to wipe them out as fast as possible. While they're still small.
Okay. I would try to wait until we get out of earshot of him to tell everyone else that information that I would know. Um, I don't necessarily know what he wants to hear, but I don't want to give him any information that I don't think he deserves yet. So I'll wait till we get out of earshot of Captain Zodge to relay any of that information to him.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll say it doesn't take long for another fight to break out, and he has to go rush and take care of that. So you'll have an opportunity pretty quickly to share this with the group.
So to you, Merrick, and the paradox, and oh my God, you got so many names. I need to write your names down. Uh, so we're Elf Song.
Oh, wait.
Don't mind me. I'm sorry, y'all.
There we go. Jeez. Ever. All right. So we've got an elf bar, or should we should go there.
Agreed.
Yeah, you guys would know that the Elf Song Tavern isn't too long of a walk away. It's a bit further away from the tavern that you went to a second ago. And you know that the Elf Song Tavern is a lot nicer than the other one. This one does in fact actually have an inn. And I'd say for our designated sage here, you might know a bit. 'Cause you know a bit more about the town. You know that the Elf Song Tavern has some like ghost stories attached to it.
The spooky song I would know about.
Yeah, I'd say you know that there's like a pretty famous legend that there's a disembodied ghost that sings in the bar from time to time.
Yeah, I don't speak the language of the people, so I don't know what it's saying. But it's a pleasantly. It's a weird song. It's weird. It just keeps playing over and over like a loop, like crazy people. Anyways, you'll hear it. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy it if you haven't experienced it before.
How long do you think this'll take? Like, they can't expect it to be too difficult if they're getting random people to help, right?
Well, you just buy a few drinks, say a few words. You know, we'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You guys are smart, right? At least tell me you're smart.
Yeah, I'm extremely.
Okay, then yeah, we're good. I have faith in all of you.
All right, smarty pantses. Yeah, it doesn't take long before you can make your way to the Elf Song Tavern here. If you'd like, you can go ahead and open the tavern doors.
I will go Radiant.
Absolutely. It seems that yeah, as you enter, you're catching. It seems to be just the end of a nice little ghost song. It seems like it's coming from every wall at once, filling the tavern with music. And as it was described pretty accurately, it's a nice song, but there is like something a little bit, just a bit off-putting about it, and you can't quite put your finger on what it is. It doesn't seem to be the lyrics. It doesn't seem to be the melodies. Just something within the soul of the song is just a bit disturbed.
Does anybody know what it's saying?
Merrick knows.
Oh,
Question.
Yep.
Being that Dorngal has spent time, we'll say not on this plane of existence. Would he know any occurrences like this of like any Fey craziness?
That's a good question. I would say that you've, yeah, you know that like when you hear a voice coming from nobody, your first thought is illusion, some sort of illusionary magic. But the way that the words kind of echo between every wall and just kind of fill your ears at the same time from every bounce, it seems something a bit more spiritual. And also the way that the voice quivers in some notes and then doesn't again. Where in an illusion, it would almost be more like a stiff recording. It seems like this is being sung from an actual mouth, just one that's no longer alive.
I wonder how they keep a Fae in here. Face. I assume that's what it is, since you say I know what it is. No language.
Merrick, it is Elven.
Oh, it's Elven.
It's Elvish, yeah. You can.
Do I even know anything about like Elvish? Wait.
Well, you know the Elvish language.
Do elves have spirits or ghosts? I don't.
Yes?
I don't. I genuinely don't know.
Well,
What am I hearing? What am I hearing it say?
you are hearing it sing of a long lost love. A woman who the love of her life went off to sea, and it was the last time that she ever saw him.
Okay. Let's see. Are there? Do I see any elves in here, or
You absolutely do.
Oh, okay.
The bartender himself.
I don't know how to react to this. I'll walk up to the bartender and ask who's singing.
He chuckles a little bit. He says, "Who's singing? That is a phenomenal question. One that has not been answered yet, nor probably ever will be. No one knows her name. She's a spirit that, I suppose, lost her life quite some time ago. She's been singing in the bar since I've owned it. The owner before that, same story.
Have y'all ever found out where the singing comes from?
Comes from everywhere. Comes from within the house. I like to believe it comes from within a bit of each and every one of us. a beautiful song, is it not? I hear this song probably a couple times a day, and yet I never grow weary of it.
Is it the only song?
Yes. Every once in a while she changes up a word or two, but always the same song.
What do you mean? Like, she changes up the lyrics every once in a while?
Well, sometimes she'll say a instead of the. Things like that. Gentle, soft, small changes.
Does it change any context?
No, no, it stays exactly the same. If it weren't for the small changes every now and then, almost unrecognizable, you would think it to be some sort of illusion. But it is that lets you know that she was definitely at one point alive. And so are the words to his song. Can I get any of you a drink? We have a wonderful bourbon in the back.
I don't think we need to end up like the other guy.
Ah,
Yeah.
Especially
okay.
when we're actually on duty. I don't know. Duty. Sorry.
Duty.
Well, I would like some oat milk. Can I get some oat milk?
Why, absolutely, you may.
Yeah. I'm kind of lactose intolerant. I can't have regular milk.
Me too. The struggles. And everywhere, it's all those different types of almond. Can't stand it. Soy, not my thing. But oat, now there's a milk.
And I'll take that. Thank you. How much is it?
That's on the house.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the Elf Song.
Dorngal will
So-
sit in a bar stool and order an ale if they have it. As the bar stool probably creaks a little bit under his weight.
It does slightly, but when you look around in this tavern, it does not seem the exact same as the other in terms of the clientele. There is a half ogre in the corner, and some other creatures, a Goliath or two. In fact, so you see, like, okay, there's some there. It's been accommodated for people of all sizes.
You said the is the person we're looking for Tarina? I'm just reading the message.
Yeah, her name was Tarina, a spy who stays here.
Did you say that it was an elven woman? I've got no memory. Too much open.
I don't believe I said no.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
Somebody could always just shout her name out and see if anyone reacts. You know, classic.
So I'm going to lean across the bar and speak in a hushed elven in hushed elvish. I'm looking for a lady or someone here who might be a regular. I'm looking for Trina.
Yeah, you notice that he goes a little bit quiet. He says, Tarina. Tarina. I'm not sure if I know Tarina.
So, what other things y'all have in this tavern?
Well, we have a wonderful layout here. We've got 2 stories, multiple dining rooms, some nice accommodations, some beds if you'd like to stay the night. This here is the tap room. We have another lounge that's more so for quiet speaking, a private dining room if you want to get really personal. We have a
some storerooms. We have a wonderful kitchen with multiple renowned cooks that prepare these fantastic meals. There's this one cherry cheesecake that is to die for. No lactose. We've got another dining room upstairs. We've got another private room upstairs. We have a rather fancy guest suite, some large guest rooms, some more plain rooms, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. Mm.
How much? How much is a private?
You see, he kind of like grabs a pretty worn binder and grabs it. A private dining room or like a private room to stay.
A private dining room.
A private dining room can be yours for 5 gold. You'll get 5 hours.
Do y'all think they're gonna reimburse us any expenses?
I don't know, but assume yes.
Dorngal looks.
All right, then,
You
what-
guys are putting a lot of stock in the generosity of a mercenary.
Oh well, they've got their whole name and honor, uphold by.
I'm sorry, I hate to
One
interrupt.
room.
I hate to eavesdrop, but are you with the Flaming Fist?
I will just pull out a bat. I think so.
Tyrina is upstairs, and I'll give you a wink.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
We just wave this little badge, and I'll pull mine out. And we just wave this little badge, and we just get a room.
I can certainly accommodate you.
Oh my god, thank you. You're like the best.
Oh,
I would offer you
please.
but I gave the rest to a family.
Oh, that is absolutely fine. I appreciate the gesture.
We should probably head up there real quick.
Mr. Squeakers, check it out. Make sure there's no one hiding in there. You know, like a bug.
What if she attacks? Because he did say she was a little crossbow happy.
Well, I mean, you think she's gonna shoot somebody?
You know what, folks? This is actually it is 8:23 here, so we'll do a little 5-minute break so everyone can grab some snacks or hit the washroom or whatever you like, and then we will head right back to deal with find a way to deal with Tarina. So 5 minutes, and we will get right back into it.
tripped on the stairs.
All right, folks, I'm going to do a little bit of a roll call to get things back up and running. Do we have a paradox?
Yes.
Hell yeah, but there's no way. There's no way we have a Merrick.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, I know, it'd be too good to be true. If only we had a Dorngal. I push my luck. But I wonder if we have a Mallory.
Hello.
Oh, hello. It is good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Ah, it is so good to see you.
We're still absent. I'll remember. I wrote it down on paper, but I'm sitting outside for a sec. Not Merrick. It's the other one.
We are short one Dorngal for now. Dorngal, do we have a Dorngal?
Dorngal. That's it. Yeah.
So if you click the book on Roll20, it'll show everybody's character's name.
Oh yeah, they should be all right under the game.
I'm awful with names, so like I'll have
So
to use that.
if you want to remember, for just Mal for short, if you can't. Merrick, what were you saying in Elven? Like, I don't know that language. I know Abyssal and Infernal, but I don't no comprehende.
I was just asking him what Tarina was, but he didn't want to tell me.
Ooh, secret. Wait, isn't she supposed to be like a spy? Or
She
like
is supposed to be a spy.
Yeah. So of course he's not gonna tell you. Duh.
Well, that's why I was trying to be all secretive and stuff about it, you know?
Okay. He's just. How many females are in here aside from me?
It's a solid
I'm
amount.
a female.
I did not check.
I would say about half.
Oh my god. Oh my Lanta. Okay.
This is a much nicer tavern than the last one, which seemed to be all drunk men, very smelly place.
What do spies look like? They look like anyone, right?
I think the whole point is that spies don't look like anything.
Yeah.
If it was like, oh, spies, they've got like a giant red S on their forehead. Kind of.
Who's a smooth talker? Which one of you wants to make the conversation, break the ice? I'll give you guidance.
Well, I mean, I can chat, but I don't know about smooth.
I mean, me myself, if I had to have a conversation with anyone, I would die to have a conversation with the talking bear. And I'm going to ask: do we have a Dorngal with us?
I'm back.
Hell yeah, that was perfect timing. Fantastic. Yeah, I believe the party here is just discussing the best way to deal with our spy.
Break the ice, talk to her, socialize, smooth talk. Like I'll give you guidance, but
Dornagal
I'll try
kind
to
of
have a couple
motions
thoughts.
to all of himself, and he says, "I don't think a hulking bear probably be best to have a
A talking
conversation."
bear is like the coolest. What are you talking about?
people tend to find my appearance startling.
You're awesome. You're a big. Are, there's a big cat and a big bear. This is the coolest day ever. I
Um,
got a little
te-
bat.
technically, I'm small.
Okay, well, you're like the same height as me, so you're bigger than the kitty cats that I play with in the alleyways.
Uh,
I'm 4 foot, nothing.
Thorngall says, someone punched or somebody, uh, to be, you know, held in one place, not, you know,
Okay,
moved.
okay.
Then,
So
then I
on a
can do.
scale of like 10 Sharazma and above, who's got any uh experience talking?
I mean, I can perform if that counts as talking. I mean, like, I don't know about serious spy business, but like,
You know what? That actually brings up a great little topic. If you can convince me to let you use a certain attribute instead of another one, I will let you. If you can convince me to let you use like performance instead of persuasion, like I'll like you can convince me that you can do it. Like if you were going to
yeah.
juggle or sing or something. So like as creative, if the more creative you are, the more I'll let you get away with crazy stuff.
Thorngall says, I mean, if you need to put the fear of the gods in somebody, I'm decent.
No, no, no. We're not
It's
going with an arrow to the face route. We're not going that
it
phase.
it is a spy. The whole thing is not being intimidated. I mean, like,
Okay. So a spy is usually like the roguey type, right? So
you know
you
what?
guys have your
Well,
own language?
Maybe
yeah.
they're really nice. Maybe we can just go in there and talk to them, and they're just really nice.
Well, I do know some people. I could probably talk to somebody.
I just want to shout her name out and see if she gets up or something.
Oh no, no, they're in the room upstairs.
Oh, okay. So we'll just head up there and shout
Yeah,
her name
yeah.
out.
We don't need to shout it. We just have to go into the room
Yeah,
he told us about.
good plan. I like it. I'll give you guidance. You talk. You got a minute.
You might be jumping the gun a little bit, but we can go talk.
Thorngall gets up and starts heading upstairs.
If you don't mind, if you're heading upstairs to go see her, the bartender says, would you mind taking these up to her? And he seems like pretty busy. He's kind of like giving drinks left and right. And he grabs you like a tray of food. I threw some extras in there if you want a snack as well.
Yeah, sure. We'll take that to her.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, I will head to whichever room he told me they were in.
Yeah, the upstairs dining room seems to be where she's at. And yeah, you guys can start kind of climbing the stairs, and as you get to the top, you start to hear a whistling. It's a pretty beautiful song. It's not at all the song that is being sung by the elf spirit at random times of the day. It's a much jollier song, and it's a very perfect whistle, very practiced, very rehearsed. It seems to be coming from a room upstairs.
I'll just keep going. I don't care about the whistle.
Absolutely. Well, it seems that as you kind of are getting upstairs and following the directions that the bartender gave to you, it seems that the whistling is coming from the dining room, where he said that Tarina is.
Open the doors and just casually walk in. Play it cool. Smooth. I'm talking out loud, aren't I? Sorry.
Yeah, that was so good.
I was
I'm gonna
self-narrating.
I'm gonna open the door and just mimic slide whistle. Just as I open the door.
You do, and the whistling continues. It doesn't seem to be interrupted at all. As you see one woman sitting in a chair with her feet up on the table, and a few empty glasses of ale, and some empty platters that you assume were full of food before. And she's just whistling a happy tune. She has a hat on her face, kind of covering her eyes as she lays down. She almost looks like she's sleeping. The only way you know that she's not is the whistling.
Brought you some more food.
She says, thank you, but you're not Alan, are you?
No.
She removes the hat from her eyes. Do you have a name?
We're new workers here.
You are workers for the Elfsong Tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't even try to like insight you almost. She just kind of takes it at face value. Well,
Actually, I heard you had some information for us, and I'll pull out the whatever you call it, and like
the badge?
and yeah, the badge,
Okay.
like an FBI, just like flip it out, kind of.
I like to think that as you're thinking of the word badge, your character's like looking all over the place for it. You're like, I'll pull out the like checking every pocket until you find the word badge. Yeah. You pull up the badge. She goes, oh yes. The big fucker sent you, the one with the arms and the eye patch. Yes, Mr. Eye Patch. Yes. Oh, he is a funny one.
Yeah, he is pretty big. He's bigger than me, which I don't see a lot. So
Yes, but almost about the same size as the walking bear beside you. Hello.
Isn't he the coolest?
The Dorngal says, well, he was quite a bit shorter than I.
yeah, but that's a bear. So I mean, you're kind of like
Yeah, I feel like
measuring two different.
that's already one-upping the man. Poor human,
Yeah,
leave him
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Anyways, what can I do for you? The name's Tarina.
The- The
You can go.
Dead 3 mean anything?
Looking for the dead three. Oh my gosh, this man won't leave any of this alone. Yes. Let me see what I have. I've got some information. In the meantime, please take a seat, have some drinks, eat some food. And she gets up and walks into there's like a bedroom like connected to the dining room here. She will like step up from the chair and open the door to her room. She doesn't close it behind her at all, but you can hear her start to kind of rummage through some papers.
You have like a journal on them or something?
Yes, well, when you have as many secrets as I do, it's hard to keep them all in the old noggin.
Oh my god, I love
Have you been working for the Flaming Fist long?
Nah, this is kind of my first day.
First day.
Yeah.
My, they are desperate. Not in the way that you guys are by any means not efficient at your jobs. It's just first day. My.
I just assume it's an easy job.
Well, it's not about to be.
That's not what I like to hear.
what about all of you? The Tabaxi. What's your name? Mysterious. I like it.
Moment.
Yes.
How did you get acquainted with this group?
We met at a bar.
Met at a
Oh my god, that's
bar.
like the best story ever.
Met at a bar,
Yeah.
and this is the first day.
Yeah, I convinced some guy that we were his boss, and he just kind of accepted it. It was
You did so good.
it's going pretty easy, so well.
Super good.
I assume the rest of this would just be like this. I assume y'all are just too busy to handle it.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
When she talked about the dead three and she's looking for the book, can I get an insight?
absolutely. Well, she is. She does seem to be searching through some paper, and she walks back up to you, and she has 3 papers in her hand. She begins reading them silently in front of you.
Yeah, I just want to get a read on like the micro expressions, if you will.
Well,
See,
yeah, you see that as she kind of see that she's reading this, and she's kind of holding the papers very close to her, making sure that you can't see any words on it. And she's reading. Yeah, you do see. I'll say, yeah, you can roll some insight for some like micro expressions on her face.
Oh my lance! Yeah.
Yeah, you
23.
see that she looks like she does this a lot, and yet even so, every once in a while, as she reads even her own words, she seems a little bit surprised by the writing that's on the page. She reads everything that's on there pretty quickly. And then she grabs a match and lights the pages on fire. Well, there we go.
Why would you burn your notes?
Oh, well, information is much more valuable, but only I know it. Now, I do have quite a bit of info on the big 3, so to say, and their cultist activities. Some very juicy stuff. Now, my work isn't exactly free, as I do have a little bit of a job for you before I can give this information.
I thought we were already working. What?
Ah, working, schmirking. See, I have...
You know, I was giving you a good berry, but now I feel like you don't deserve it.
Oh, come on, we're all friends. I just have a little bit of a task that I need to get done. It is a bit urgent.
What do you want?
All right, that's the spirit. Okay, so I kind of maybe was a bit of a, how do you put this, a sailor at one point in my life? Yes, a sailor. I sailed across the seas. I was a pirate. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I was a pretty ruthless pirate. Anyways, I managed to essentially get away from my captain's ship with all of her loot. You can see she's trying to put it in like a nice way, but she doesn't really understand how. Yes, and well, they weren't really a huge fan of this, and I recently heard a rumor that some of my former shipmates have tracked me down and are on their way to kill me. Now, I'll help you out, and I'll give you the information that you want to know, as long as you stay here at the Elfsong Tavern, and We'll wait until they show up tonight. And, maybe not let them kill me?
Are they already in the city? It sounded like they didn't come from the.
Oh, they didn't come from the city. I'm amazed they worked their way in with the borders, but from what I've heard, they are here. And she kind of like looks over at a clock on the wall and are on their way.
Like this very moment, you know for certain.
That's kind of the job of the spy.
Mm.
That sounds like an
So,
extra charge.
slumber party in your room?
She smiles a little bit and says, when you say kind of extra charge, she smiles a bit and says, well, I do deal in secrets. Gold I cannot give you much, but secrets
No, 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 no.
I can give you many.
No, I can take, do you still have any of those items? Are they worth anything?
Her smile widens. Possibly. What sort of items were you hoping to get your hands on?
Well, I can help you, let's just say, find a buyer.
Find a buyer.
Hmm.
I'm listening.
You can make some money and I can make some money as well, you know?
Who is this buyer of yours?
I have connections as far as, what is it called? River, water, is it water deep? Water deep.
What a deep.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll talk. In the meantime, until they show up, there's plenty to do in the tavern. A lot of gambling games, if that piques your interest.
Got any rope?
Rope? Maybe? Why?
Well, you said people are coming to attack you, and you.
Oh, to tie
I
them
mean,
up
you
after,
know that they're
like,
coming.
to
You might
subdue
as well have
them.
set a trap, or two,
Trap.
or three, or four.
Alright, I should have some rope. I'll provide it to you if you believe you can set a trap with it. Be my guest.
Well, it's just a snare trap here, a tripwire there, you know. Well, I mean, as long as nobody else is coming up here, you know.
Yes, we should have the upstairs to ourselves for now. I have paid off Alan already.
Oh, okay, yeah, that should be no problem. I can try. I haven't set a trap since I was a kid, but
Yes, and she kind of like, you see her, tap a device on the side of her head. Like it's kind of like almost embedded on the side of her ear. And she says, "Yes, yes, okay, yes, perfect. Thank you very much." And then she lifts her hand down from her head and says, "Oh, that was Alan. He says that the defenses I've already hired are in place, along with you. So you'll have backup."
okay. So how many people were in your crew? Just you know, just wondering.
How many pirates?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, maybe 8 or 9? About
And
8.
and how
about 8.
many are gonna be coming?
Probably a dozen.
I'm just gonna slowly start like counting on my fingers, and I'm gonna get to like 9. It's gonna be like, wait, that doesn't add up.
I may have made quite a few enemies in my time. "'Tis the sign of a life well lived."
God, and I thought I
Well,
was
I
a
want
problem.
you to at least write down some juicy secrets for us, like in case of emergency. Afterwards, after we deal with whoever's coming for you. Some extra bit.
Well, if you do end up dealing with what's coming for me, I shouldn't have to write it down at all, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can tell us stuff, but like, I'd like more. How do you ask for more? More
We
knowledge.
can
Knowledge is power, right?
we can debate about sharing more secrets when the job is
Yeah.
done.
All right.
How much do I have?
I'm not giving you a good berry though.
How much
I don't
rope,
expect one.
How much rope will I need to use to try to set a trap at least?
That's a great question. Rope. What kind of trap are you trying to make? Like something to trip people up, or how Home Alone are we going?
Well, so I'd want to set a like an ankle height tripwire, or not tripwire, but just a snare across the ground, or tripwire across the ground that people might slip on as they come up the stairs. I don't know how big the stairs are or what I'd need to tie it to. And then how is it like ballast running across the ceiling with like a slope roof, or is it just like a flat top roof, or like
A pretty simple flat top roof.
okay.
Yeah. I would say it wouldn't take too much rope to try to use on the stairs there.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't know how it would do something like a snare on just a flat top roof. So I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, I would just set a rope down like ankle level at stairs and like in front of doorways.
Absolutely. Yeah, give me a survival check to see how well you do it.
Survival. Or even oh god.
Would it be an appropriate time to ask if I can give him guidance?
You can give him guidance on that, yeah. He would take some time doing it, so you would definitely notice that he's up to it.
I'm just slowly going one by
You're gonna
one.
do great. I believe in you.
That's
Yeah, you managed to get. I'll say you managed to get one of the stair ones up and running. That seems
okay.
actually functional. At the bottom of the stairs, and it's not too visible as the color of the rope seems to be blending in with the wood quite a bit. So yeah, you'd think it could probably trick someone.
Okay.
In the meantime, when you are kind of setting this up at the stairs in the tavern, you see that a lot of the people have cleared out. A lot of the regular customers. There is instead the half ogre that I mentioned earlier, and a animated suit of armor are standing at the front door. They're kind of like facing the door. They seem to be in readied stances, waiting for people to arrive. And you notice that Alan, the bartender, is still just tending bar. He's like polishing up glasses, like nothing's happening.
I guess as I'm setting it up and I see them, it's gonna be like, hey, are y'all guys like the bouncers or something? The guards? Like, what are y'all?
Yeah,
a very large half-ogre creature turns your way briefly and says, Schooner?
What?
Schooner.
Is that ogre speak or something?
He's like pointing his finger at his chest, like pointing his finger at himself and saying, Schooner. Schooner.
Your schooner.
Oh,
Schooner,
you're
schooner, schooner, schooner.
Oh.
Schooner, schooner.
Oh,
Alan
I don't
says,
speak Skuna.
yeah, Alan looks to you guys and says, that's schooner. You get better at it. Schooner, schooner, schooner. Schooner, schooner. Schooner, yes. He's excited to, he says it's nice to meet you. And he's excited to kick some behind? I don't know what that, kick some ass. You get better at understanding it.
Could you tell him to watch his step if he comes up the stairs?
Absolutely. I don't believe he can fit up the stairs, but I'll say it anyways. Schooner, 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 schooner. Schooner. Schooner, schooner. Yes, he definitely cannot fit upstairs, but he will be sure to watch out.
Oh, okay.
And Alan kind of like his ears perk up a little bit, and his head darts towards the door, as you all see and hear. You hear a loud thud, and you see the bolt of a crossbow lodged kind of halfway into the door. Alan says, well, I suppose it's time.
What sort of person attacks a door?
Well, right
Should
before...
have barricaded the door.
Well, we thought about that, but we have schooner. Can I get you a drink before we get this started? It's on the house as long as you don't break any of the tables.
What if I take a whole bottle and I break the bottle?
Why not? Fuck it. He grabs like a bottle of bourbon and slaps it on the table. Have fun.
Do you have good access to water?
I do have water at this tavern, yes. And I bet at this time you actually...
Probably gonna...
Absolutely. You could hear, like, during this conversation... Sorry about that, my phone just went off. You can hear during this conversation, like, about at this point, you can hear people trudging up to the door.
Dude's massive.
You talking about Skuna?
Yeah.
Skuna's a big boy. Skuna's big.
Okay.
Skuna's a big boy. Yeah, you all hear like the trudging sound of people approaching the door. I will let you. Let me know if anyone has any problems moving their token. But move your token wherever you would like to, and I'll let you get situated.
That's so cool.
I'll let you get situated wherever you'd like before we get started.
This is Tarina over by me. Over by Mel.
Tarina is still upstairs. She is kind of hiding away upstairs.
Still. Okay.
Can I climb on Guna?
Ooh. I'll say, yeah, you could ask Alan to ask Skuna if you could climb on Skuna. Give me a... You know what? Give me a persuasion check.
Not very good.
Skuna doesn't really understand. I'd say he just goes, Skuna, 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 Skuna. And he doesn't seem to completely know just what you want. He just seems confused.
I'll just give him a few pats on his back and say it's okay, bud.
he gives you a pat on your back as well, and nearly like folds you as he does it. All right. If everyone is in position, I'll say we are about to go. So I will get the bad guys up here, and then we'll get into it.
Dang it, I wanted to ride Skuna. My plan was to jump on his back, and when they attack, just yell out Skuna. Just see what happens.
All right. I'll get the stuff up here real quick. Let me see. Beautiful. There's a turn order. If you guys would like to click on your token and then roll some initiative.
Initiative. God dang, I got one amazing roll and everything else is bad. How did we get it? Oh wait.
Oh,
what?
you token. How do you get the token to roll initiative on the?
Oh, you have to, like-
initiative through.
Oh,
D20.
that's okay. I'll just put yours in manually. Yeah, you gotta like click on the token itself, and then when it's so it's like highlighted, and then click it. It's a whole thing. But don't worry about it. It's all right.
Yeah, mine did the same thing.
Can open character.
Okay, I see that. I gotcha. All right, so I can roll it on that.
That's
All right, I'll do that in the future.
All right. 1 second here.
oh, no idea. I'll have to look up how that works later.
All right, and I'll put yours in manually here.
That'll work. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, no worries, dog. Oh, and Skuna's totally gonna fight too. Let me get Skuna over here. No way Skuna's missing out on a
Skuna's
good.
gonna get a nat 20.
Yeah, Skuna's not missing out on a good brawl. All right, all the character sheets kind of give me hell here, but I'll. Oh, I got it. All right, never mind.
Oh yeah, how were we doing health points? Was it roll or just?
Yeah, rolling we do. Well, actually, for first level, you take the maximum.
Oh, okay, okay.
That way, no one ends up with
I
like
asked
one
about it,
hit
but I
point. Yeah.
forgot.
All right, that should be everybody who wants to have a little skirmish. So let me just reorganize it all here. Beautiful, and oh, what would you know it? Paradox, you're the first one up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take out my handgun Hellfire and I am gonna shoot it. Let's see. Where they at?
They're currently out the door. Actually, the door I'll say will open actually right before here. Open that door. So they're just over here.
Okay, so yeah, I got the distance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
try to pop one. Uh, see. Does a 19 hit?
You know what it does. Do some damage.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, and you're just shooting the closest one there.
Yeah, this one, the one that's like right at the door.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, as they all kind of look, they all look very similar, but the one at the door does have like a fancy headband, and is a little bit larger. And yeah, he absolutely takes a shot. 3 piercing. Anything else for you?
Um, that's it for me.
You got it, absolutely. Moving down the line is the one and only Clank, the animated suit of armor, and he's going to take a step outside and show him his boss. Never mind. Yep, he misses with both of his attacks. And then we're going to move on to Mallory.
Sitting at the stairwell, I heard a gunshot. Okay. I'm going to just kind of casually walk over to Merrick here and give you guidance. Good luck. Have fun. I'm gonna guard the stairwell. So, you know. Okay. Give you a D4 on your next roll.
All
Or if you
right.
want to roll, I don't know how you want to do it, but you want to take that guidance or roll your own. It's last a minute. Then I'll move back here and kind of stand in the stairwell and just kind of stretch and pretend to yawn and just make my way imposing in the stairwell.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. And Mr. Bearman Dorngal.
Alright, Dorngull is gonna head over to. Doesn't look like there's anybody that he's really close or that he can get to. One is gonna move here. Will I can see this guy, right?
Yes, you can.
He'll just take one of his hand axes. Really, the only weapon he has other than his fist, and he's just gonna lob it at that guy.
You got it. Go for it. Is that a 21 there? Absolutely. Yeah, you smack him right in the face with a hand axe, and it's some solid damage.
And he just runs up and chucks it. And that'll be it for him.
Badass. All right, all of my characters are blank, so I just refreshed Roll20 real quick. I'm just gonna make sure this is good. Oh man, my sheets are still all weird, but I can get past this. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I was like, oh no, none of my shit's working. All right, there we go. I'm good. Skuna's up, and he's not too happy at these new guys. So seeing that it's a bit crowded over here, he's going to take a bit of a walk. And he's going to like burst through these two windows, just absolutely destroying them as he like just walks past. And he's going to try to do some crowd control. So Skuna's going to try to hit some of these bandits here. But something is up with my rolls, because I know these bandits persist, and due to the long time it takes for him to wind up, they were able to dodge out of the way before he swung. Moving on to Merrick.
Alrighty. We will. We'll move over so I can see out those busted windows, and I will pull out my short bow, and I'll aim to put an arrow through this man's foot. Just shooting to take him down.
Absolutely. Go for it.
All right.
Yeah, you smack him with an arrow.
All right. Now I haven't done a rogue before, so does that count for sneak attack because he's in range of of the orc?
So for sneak attack, there's a couple of different things. Let me see. Yeah, so one of them is when if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, then you don't need advantage on the attack.
Okay, so
yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I'll roll damage plus a DC on top of it.
Yeah. So it's well, my brain just kind of froze for a bit. So it's if you have advantage if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, if the enemy is incapacitated,
and all those.
Okay. Wait, why 2d? Why did it? Oh, it automatically.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just threw it on there for
Okay.
you. Great damage, by the way. My God.
Okay. I thought I had to manually click sneak attack and, but I guess you can do that as it happens. Makes figure it out.
Yeah, there's like kind of like global damage modifiers that you can like put onto, or damage modifiers that you can like kind of click on and off. Like one of them sneak attack. So sometimes it'll just have it like automatically on, so you can see it in case you want to sneak attack.
Oh. That might be. Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So that's just it's. I honestly like having it on just so like, it's just really quick. And if you don't sneak attack, you just take away that 6, and then you're good.
Okay. I'll leave that on.
Perfect. Yeah. He seems quite hurt. Let's see here. But now this guy is it's up to go. This guy that you've all been just bullying ruthlessly. All right, he's gonna do some attacks. So yeah, this is leader in front is going to use his scimitar and try to strike at the ogre. Wow, 2 crits in the first roll. Yeah, he one of my people's finally not missing. All right, so he's gonna smack Skuna for that first one there. Beautiful. All right, and the second hit does not hit. All right, and that's up to his bandit friends. All right, so this one does manage to get a good stab in. Another one of the bandits is going to just go for the ogre. It seems that he's like the huge target, so a lot of them are swarming towards him. This one's going to go for the armor. All right, I'll do some damage real quick. All right, now after the bandits have gone here, they're kind of like, it looks like they're covering the ogre and the animated armor here. Now the ogre is not looking great. Seems they've gotten quite a good hits on him. And up right after this is Paradox.
All right. Second time's the charm. I'm gonna go ahead and use Hellfire again.
Hell yeah, go for it.
All right. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. 4 damage. And it's the same
I
target,
was just gonna say
the one that's
perfect.
in front of the door.
Beautiful. All right, going on to Clank. All right, Clank is going to slam the nearest guy to him. Ooh, and he absolutely hits. It's gonna slam this guy right between himself and a wall. For a nice 5 bludgeoning damage. He does not look good. All right, moving on to Mallory.
Should I like cast fog cloud on these guys and kind of ooh There's a whole lot of people as I run out there. The ogre's looking real bad.
Ogre's looking bad, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I I don't remember your name, even if they asked. I forgot it. I'm sorry, Mr. Ogre. You should probably run inside to safety as I cast my second
Uh,
first level spell here
the
and
the
cast
ogre
fog cloud.
the ogre says, "Skuna," and before like
I
a
didn't say
huge cloud of
Skona.
he says "Skuna," and then a huge cloud of fog appears all over him, and he goes, "Skuna, Skuna, Skuna,
Behind
Skuna."
up behind this guy to where it'll see. Will it allow me to cast it from this? I was hoping for the template because it's with fog cloud. I've got the. It's a 20-foot sphere of fog centered on a point. So hoping that it'll catch the outside area. Yeah, there you go, just like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
All right.
and then I just run right back to the stairs and T pose.
Beautiful. There we go. Okay, I've got it set up. It shall stay there. Go for it. That sounds great. Yeah, so you hear Skuna like rapidly just going Skuna, Skuna. He seems very confused. And Doringal, you're up.
Dorngal gives out a bit of a growl as the guy he was attacking now. He's gonna turn his attention to the one guy he can see and head through here. And I don't know if this is a window or a door or.
That is a window. Yeah, it is a closed window.
Would I be able to skirt like around the door?
Yeah, that'd be like on the edge of the fog. So I'd say you could probably squeeze your way past Clank.
Oh, essentially want to move over here.
Absolutely.
And then I'm just gonna smack this guy.
Smack away. Good smack.
As he just brings his like massive meaty fist down on the guy.
Yeah, and your fist, as you bring it down to him, it makes it all the way through his body, like touching the ground as he bursts into just bits of blood and flesh.
And then bonus action. I'm gonna feel around in the darkness to see if, because I know there was a guy there. I feel around and try to grab onto him. So
Absolutely. Yeah, you can. Yeah, since you're on the outside of the fog, you'll be able to touch him and find him.
Okay. And I am going going to do my bonus action.
If
Bear
he's in
hug.
the fog, he's considered blinded.
He is
That
blinded,
helps.
yeah. Let's see.
So, I have disadvantage on the roll because I can't see him right. So, I am going to try to give him a bite.
All right.
Disadvantage. Oh, I hit disadvantage, but I don't know why I didn't do it.
You should be straight rolling.
Oh, yeah,
the enemies. Yeah.
yeah. So
The
he's
enemy's
got
blinded.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you don't really have to because you'll be able to make an exact location with your surroundings around you, so you wouldn't be able to get lost. But yeah, he's not doing too well. So yeah, you can roll that regular.
All right. Well, it was a 6, so that.
Oh, that was the
Same
okay.
roll.
Oh. Yeah, 6 unfortunately doesn't make it.
Okay. And so he just bites randomly in the darkness.
Terrifying. I love it. And Mr. Skuna. Skuna. You guys can hear like the sound of his fists like just like hitting the ground as Skuna himself has his eyes closed and is just waving his arms in the air and all around.
Oh my god, he's not running inside. Ugh.
Skuna,
I feel bad. He's going
wow.
inside.
Skuna, well, he's gonna take a smack first. So Skuna does manage to smack one of them with he has disadvantage, but it's a 25. For 11 bludgeoning, he takes one out completely from start to finish. He takes out one of the bandits before running. All right, yeah, he gets one real good and makes it back in. And he sees all of you and goes, oh, Skuna. And that's going to be his turn right now, Merrick.
All right. I'm just gonna run around him, and I'm gonna peek my head outside the door, and I'm just going to yell out. There she is. She's jumping out of a west side window.
Okay. I really like that. Give me a performance check. I'll let you do performance, or you can do deception because
Well,
really,
performance is my best, but
also yeah, because it's between the two of them for me because you are lying, but it's also like it is a performance. I'll let you do performance.
well, it was
Oh.
horrible.
They go. Why did that guy not sound Scottish? And they seem very confused that you have a different accent to them.
Oh shoot.
Carl, is your voice okay? Yeah, mate, I'm fine. Why? Oh, I thought you said something. Nope, didn't say anything. Oh, okay. Well, back to killing people.
In that case, can I even see anybody?
It's a good question. No, you see a huge just circle of white mist.
Considered heavily obscured.
You're not really able to make out any people within.
Okay. Did that use like any actions or anything?
I would say that I would let you make that as a bonus action.
Okay. So that bottle of whiskey it was?
It was a bottle of bourbon.
Oh,
Wow,
bourbon.
no,
Bourbon.
no respect. Wow, bottle of bourbon. Come on.
Sorry, I'm a tequila. Okay.
Ah, get out of here. Come on. Alan hears this and like swaps the bottles really quickly.
I drink for cheap. But no, I want to take that, or I want to toss that bottle just out the door. Just out onto the lawn, just where I was shooting previously, just in that direction.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
D100.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow. Yeah, you smack one of them right in the noggin. Wow, 97. Oh my god.
I assume that's an attack, so I'll have to wait till next turn.
You can make it. You make that with your action. Your bonus action was to
Yeah.
try the performance. So yeah, you can throw it right now with your action.
Yeah, I just won't be able to do anything like light a torch until and throw it until next, right?
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you want me to roll for that? Because I was not expecting damage.
you rolled 97. I'm gonna say roll a D6.
Okay.
Because you really belted this guy with this bottle of bourbon, and he was not expecting it. Nicely done.
I have no idea who I hit, but I've hit somebody. I just hear a thunk before it shatters.
Yeah, you all hear from within the fog. You're like, oh, what the hell was that? Did someone just throw bourbon on me? And someone's like really confused from within this, as he just had a bottle of bourbon smash against his skull. Nicely done. All right. Time for one of the fog boys here. I'm gonna make him roll just to get his bearings. And he's going to walk in a random direction. This guy starts walking the wrong way. That guy actually makes it out and into the tavern.
Oh, hello.
All right, they're all wandering in their own ways. Some of them walk in the complete opposite direction of the tavern, and some of them, two of them, in fact, manage to find their way to the windows by just walking randomly and having their arms out. So one of them makes it actually right to the door and is able to walk through, where he finds Skuna standing right there, and another kind of walks through the window area that was broken down absolutely by Skuna. Now the ones that did make their way out and found Skuna are going to be able to attack. Right, one of them is still in the mist, so he's going to have disadvantage, but the first one does not, and he rolls a 16 there. He does manage to hit the ogre.
No, don't do it.
Skuna is not looking good. Paradox, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I don't think I can see anything where I'm at. Well, I can see a little. I can see one that's in the window. He's like
Yeah.
right at the border. Okay. I am gonna shoot at the one that's like right at the window that hits the ogre.
Absolutely, yeah. Go
All
for it.
right, hell. All right, Hellfire. Let's do this. 22.
Ooh, awesome. Yeah, that totally hits. Like right between the eyes.
All right, let's get some good damage.
Ooh,
Ah!
great damage. Nice. He is definitely like taken aback by that.
And a little bit of smoke just comes out the gun, and I'm just gonna blow it away.
Yeah, it hits him, and then you hear him go hot, 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 and as he kind of like starts like try to blow it where the arrow hit him in the head. Absolutely, that was badass. Or where the bullet hit him in the head. Let me see here. Anything else for your turn?
That's it for me.
You got it. Clank's gonna try to kick some ass in the mist. Clank. Uh, Clank does have blind sight because he's animated armor, doesn't he? Yes, he does. That is how he does not have eyeballs. Clank is having the time of his life right now. He's like dancing through the crowds of men just like wandering around, and he's gonna get some good smacks in. All right, Clank dances in like the song, like "Walking on Sunshine's" playing. He's having the time of his life, and he just smacks a guy across the side of the face. Mallory, you're up.
Sorry, my turn yet?
Yep.
All right, I was trying to adjust this character sheet here and trying to like manually go through on the roll 20 here. For my turn, I'm just going to uh take the dodge action and stand my ground for now. Nothing I
Absolutely.
can't
There is one.
feel them.
Yeah, there's one fella that you can see right now that's currently has his head peeked out of the mist. But yeah, everyone else is invisible, obscured. Sorry.
Is anyone hurt? Is anyone taking any damage?
Skuna. Skuna
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Again, there's no like if he
Yeah.
goes down, I'm sorry. I try to help him with the fog cloud, and that's about it.
Oh, he's
Outside of
appreciative for that.
yeah, outside of that, it's yeah, I need to hold concentration, so I take the dodge action and I just stay put.
Absolutely. All right, Dorngal.
Dorngal is just gonna smack at the one guy that he knows is right there in the, or assumes is right there in the darkness.
Go for it, yeah. I'll say like yeah, you can like almost make his shape out, but as well like your inherent like bear abilities of smell. You're able to go like, oh yeah, this smelly pirate bandit is right here, and you nail him. Yeah. You
He just
yeah
punches in
you get him.
fog cloud. All right, and then okay.
Yeah, he takes a good hit. He's not doing too well.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to bear hug.
Bear hug away.
And I'm gonna bite him. Try to at least. It's rolling. Well, it's supposed to be rolling.
Yeah, you get him good. He goes down. You bite him and go to like bear hug him, and his body is completely lifeless.
And I just lets him go. And a little disappointed. And that's it.
Hell yeah. All right, Mr. Skuna. Skuna looks back at the bar, and he looks at Alan, and he goes, Schooner, Schooner, Schooner. And Alan just starts crying. There are tears flowing down his cheeks, and he goes, Schooner. And Schooner goes, Schooner. And Schooner stands his ground and continues fighting. And he obliterates this man, the one that was still in the fog. And that's Schooner's turn. Merrick.
Alrighty. I will. I'm going to. Oh God. There is a man here.
Yeah, there's a man right beside you. He just poked his head out the door.
Did I even see him like look my direction when he come this way, or did like what happened when he came?
Well, he walked through the door, and I'll say, like, at first he, like, spotted you and was, like, had his weapon drawn, and he looked really, he was just about to attack you, and then he looked up to his left and saw a fucking gargantuan ogre, and he, it seems like his eyes are mostly fixed on the ogre.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull out my rapier real quick and go for like a liver shot, or like, just stab him in the stomach real quick. God, it's so bad.
Yeah, yeah, that just whiffs right by him.
Well,
The beautiful words that Schooner said must have distracted you. Anything else for you?
what would it take for me to use a tinderbox quick? Is that an action bonus action?
Ooh, I would probably say you could use your bonus action to take it out of your bag. To grab it really quick if it's something that you'd have, readily available.
Yeah, I'll does the guy in front of me have bourbon over over his face? Does it look like?
He does not. Another fellow does. You can smell it from within the fog circle, but this fellow just has a little tiny splash of it.
I'm gonna pull out my tinderbox.
All right, you're able to pull out your tinderbox, and you got it in your hand ready. You're trying to light this guy on fire, aren't you? The second you said, "Is this guy have bourbon all over him?" I was like, "Oh my god, nice." All right. Mr. Bourbon, in fact, let me see if he can find his way. He will have just heard a lot of schooning going on. So let me see. Oh, and he switches. 1, 2, 3. And that does get him close enough to hear the schoonas. Let me see. So we'll start heading over here and break through this window. He gets over here to Schoona's other side, and he's going to try to take him out. That hits. And Schoona goes down.
It's a sad day. He does
Can't
have.
blame a girl for trying. I tried to save him.
You tried. You did so good. You tried. And right after the ogre drops, he has one little more move he can do, and he sees Mallory right in his view. So Mallory, he's going to try to give you a little crossbow shot.
Well, I'm taking the dodge action, so joke's on him.
You are, and he rolls a 6 anyways. So yeah, it just whiffs right by you. All right, and now for the other bandits. One here who was looking at Skuna, and now is going to look at the fellow who just tried to take a swing at him. Merrick, he's going to try to hit you. So this is for you, Merrick. 18 hit?
Yep.
All right. 2 slashing damage for you. I'm in danger. I love that move. Let me see here. Some other bandits are going to do some things. All right, one bandit is going to find his way to Dorngal, just outside the mist here, and is going to give you is going to try to give you a smack. With a scimitar. Oh, got it, 22.
It's
2 slashing for you. The other fella is going to walk even further away from the tavern, and he is 1 step away from just being off the map. Beautiful. All right, that's going to be all their turns right now. Paradox, you're up.
All right, so let's see. There is, I believe, one more right here by Scoon. The ogre? I'm gonna try to shoot that one. Try to take
Yep.
him down.
The one in the one in the room here, or the one by Merrick?
By Merrick.
You got it. Go for it.
All right.
He does look pretty badly hurt. Just whiffs by him. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at my gun and see if there's something like, is something stuck in there? Did it
Did it like jam up? Yeah.
Uh, That's probably what happened. It probably jammed up.
You can like bang it a few times, and like a little bit of like ash kind of seeps out of the barrel.
And then that's it for me.
Absolutely. Clank is going to chase down the one guy that's lost in the mist and headed the wrong way, and he's going to take a huge swing and just punch this guy. And he does hit 'cause he does have advantage. He does have advantage, so he's going to get 3 hit points on him. And you all hear from the distance, like, okay, I can't even see anything. Please, just leave me alone. You hear Clank. You hear the noise of Clank's armor slapping against his skull right after. Mallory, you're up.
All right, I'll try and make myself more of a distraction so that they don't take a whole lot of damage here. So I'll still take the dodge action, but my 25, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move up closer here, and while kung fu dodging, I will say to them in a stern voice, "Go home. You've been beaten. Take your pups and run. You stink. I don't like you. You're evil. You're not welcome here. Go home. Shoot. Yeah. Go on now."
Go on now. Can I get an intimidation check, please?
Oh God.
But I really liked how you did that, so I'm going to give you advantage. Because you got really creative there, and I like it. Go on now, get.
All right. How do you roll with the advantage on the character sheet in this thing here? I'll just roll.
It should just be actually. I think it just starts off automatically on. If you click it, it should roll like 2. Yeah, right there.
Oh.
So 8. Okay.
Can't win them all.
With an 8, one person responds, and it's the man that's like lost in the mist and just getting beat up by a suit of armor who can see him. And he says, "I'm trying to go, but I don't know how to leave." He's here, like you could hear the tears flowing down his cheeks as he's just crying in the mist. The others don't seem deterred.
Can't blame the girl for trying. Okay, bye.
That was
You're
great.
gonna die. I'm sorry. I tried.
I really like that you went with that route. That was cool. I love that. Creative as hell. Dorngall, you're up.
Dorngall is gonna punch the guy that just slashed at him.
Go for it.
at least. Roll it.
Ooh, 21 certainly hits. Beautiful.
11.
11? He goes down. He goes right to the ground.
Can I see this guy over here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna move over here. Try to use my bonus action to strike him.
Sure thing. I almost said you had advantage, and then I remembered that Skuna went down, and now I'm just really sad about Skuna. Go for it.
6 will miss most likely, so that's it.
Just brushes by, cuts off some of his hair as it just swings by, as I said.
And that is it.
Absolutely, Skuna gone. Merrick, you're up.
I just realized I completely forgot about flanking. If that was, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, flanking. Yeah, if you can go on like the opposite side. I'll get rid of Skuna's icon here so it's easier.
Oh no, I meant when Skuna was there. If that would have been flanking, but
It would. I thought about it too, but he was just on like the bit of the wrong side.
Yeah.
It's got to be like exact opposite.
Let's see. I will. I'll do a. Let's see. Do a little perception check for smell.
Okay, what are you trying to smell?
I don't know. What am I trying to smell?
Are you trying to smell bourbon?
I might be. It's a pretty strong drink.
Okay, honestly, this is a really well-kept bar. It doesn't really smell like alcohol. But when the bandit captain crashed through the window and killed Skuna, the smell became much stronger.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it's this one because he didn't smell that bad. So I'm just gonna strike up that tinderbox, and I'll do a little tossy on this one.
All right. Do you want to roll me a? I will let you. You can roll me like an athletics now. That it's like a. Before it was a D100 because it was just you were throwing it into the mist. But
Yeah.
you can roll me like an athletics to
Let's see.
hit him with it. God damn. Yeah. Like a 97 and then a 23. Yeah, you nail him with it, and
Only my stupid stuff works.
he gets completely caught in flames.
You might wanna put that out. Is that now once again, is throwing that an action or a bonus action?
That I let you have as a bonus action.
Okay. And then after that, I'm just gonna try to put this one down again just by stabbing it in somewhere I don't think will just immediately.
Yeah, and he'll start taking damage at the start of his turn as well there.
Hey,
For Mr. On Fire. 22? Absolutely, do some damage.
Alrighty. Try not to murder someone. 6.
Yeah,
I don't have attack.
you take the fellow beside you down. Completely down.
Alrighty.
Alright, you killed a man. How does it feel?
No. I just like gave him a little like kidney
Kidney death?
No, I just I'm
Yeah.
going for like putting him down on the ground bleeding kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fine, yeah. Oh, you can do it non-lethally if you did prefer, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Non-vital strike. Yeah.
Alright.
Someone
Sure.
still is on fire, but he is alive.
Well, here's the thing. If he's at 0 hit points at the start of his turn, he's on fire, he takes damage. He's unconscious, so he can't put it out. He's going to burn alive.
Well,
That's a different one.
the one that you just said unconscious from the rapier was not the one that's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The one that's on fire, it's actually his turn up right now, so he's got to take some damage. He's got to take 1d8.
I basically used 3 bonus actions to get us 2 attacks in one turn. Essentially.
All right. You did do 1d8 fire damage to the bandit captain so far, but I rolled a 1, so... All right. He's still on fire, though. And it is his turn, so at the beginning there, he's going to try to put himself out with... he's going to drop... stop, drop, and roll. Because he's on fire.
This is the captain?
This is the captain, yeah. Little funky guy.
Okay.
He drops to the ground. He is prone. He does not manage to put himself out. Up next are the bandits. This one's asleep. Dead. And one of them is going to... he's going to try to run away. Clank is going to get an opportunity attack. And he's gone, and he's dead. As he tries to run away. Alright, the bandits are now gone. Except one that is unconscious. And the bandit captain is all that's left. Paradox, you are up.
All right. We're going to try this again. Let's see. He's the only one I can see. Oh, wait, there's another one. Yeah, there's another one with the bandana. Okay. I'm going to go for the one that's like off to the side.
Which one? Like the one, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that's that's by the one that's right here is asleep. So it's just just the bandana one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the one in the bandana.
Absolutely. Give him L. Ooh, 11 does miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Anything else for you?
Me.
All right.
That's it.
Clank is a bit too far to do anything, so he's just gonna have some fun in the mist while he can. Just running around. Mallory, you're up.
Okay, so as far as I know, there's pretty much no one left in the fog, so I'd drop it.
You got it.
5, 10, 15, walk right up to him, continue taking the dodge action, and just kind of like gently, continuously bump him in the shins with my shield and say, "You should leave now. Go home before you die, stupid."
You give me another intimidation check.
He laughs in your face.
Not a child. Go home.
Well, you could have fooled me.
That's my turn.
All right. Dorngal. This guy just dissed Mallory. You gonna let that happen? What the hell? Yeah, everyone else seems to be dead.
He just moves through here. He also just kind of stomps on the unconscious guy, not really caring that he's there. As he goes by, and he's just gonna try to punch the guy that's on fire.
You got it. Punch away.
Actually, he's on the ground. He's gonna try to maul him.
Ooh, go for it.
Have fun.
.24 to hit
That just makes it, yeah.
for 7 piercing damage as he just bites into him and just starts like shaking his head like a dog with a chew toy, just mauling.
Absolutely. He is, he is screaming at the top of his lungs. Merrick, you want to get a turn to this?
Sure. Is he still on fire?
Still on fire, yeah. He's trying to put
think-
himself out.
I didn't think you rolled it out. I'm just gonna try and squeeze past those two. I don't know if I'm able to.
Yeah,
I'll say,
if you're making an attack, you can occupy the same space as me. I'm little. I'm itty bitty.
Oh, are you small? Like actually small?
No, not categorically, but like dwarf. I'm sort of short.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'd say you're able to make your way in there to do a little attack. He is prone on the ground right now, too.
Let's see. I'll do a little persuasion. Uh I'll put you out if you choose to surrender. But if not, I'll just let you roll around down there.
You know what? Give me a persuasion check with advantage, because I'm going to say that Mallory would have given you the help action by playing good cop, bad cop. Accidentally.
Ironically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, one of you is trying to intimidate, and the other one's trying to be like, hey man, I'll put the fire out. This is no big. So yeah, 14.
Yeah.
All the while Bear is got
Bear
him
is
in his mouth.
Bear's just mauling him at the same time. You know what? He's gonna say, just get the damn bear off me.
So is that a surrender?
Fine. I surrender.
Alrighty, I'll help him.
All right. Dorngal, are you letting go?
Is that what we want to do?
He's currently on fire with a bear on top of him.
Donegal is gonna keep a hold of it, or like keep biting him until he knows that he's no longer a threat.
I'll say shortly after he says, like, fine, I surrender, he will toss his scimitar.
Donegal will then like stop biting him, but he takes a chunk out when he does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which part of him were you biting?
Probably like his shoulder, neck area.
Oh, ow. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, he's the scimitar's on the ground. He does not look like he's. Oh, I just muted myself. And he's got his hands in the air. He says, "All right, fine. I surrender. I surrender. Please, just stop it." I'll say the fire has kind of burned its way out by now. After he's been like rolling on the ground while while trying to get out of this bear, and he will fully surrender to you. I think that's a great place to end it. Also, did I mention you guys totally just leveled up? You're level 2 now.
Awesome.
Hell
I
yeah!
have to sit here and go through a million different numbers.
Hey, character mancer, only like a couple numbers. You don't have to level up if you don't want to, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's
But
see. What
all
I
right.
don't actually know.
Well, folks, this was a hell of a first session. So, yeah, thank you for everybody for joining. Oh, here I'll end the recording here. Bye bye.